The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Take go.
Throwing on their first play. Fits it through the middle. There he goes on the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Great.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Ready?
He's going to keep this one. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the... for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
DC, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. What up? What is it up?
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to find thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
180. You at X. You at X. Sit hot.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Texans football. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sanusi Kane able to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set up. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Rig it. No, no. Trap alert, trap alert. Panther 60, Panther 60. Get up.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Right back it goes to Pierce. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready, shot. 13. Shut up.
Here's Jackson to throw. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Forward. Get on. Ready. Ready, shut up. Hey, middle. Shut up.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
180. Cut.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and
Ready,
run
shot.
it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shut up.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Shut up.
Andrews with the catch. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
180. Sit hot.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
180. What is it on?
Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Sit hot. Hot. I'm out here. Right over here.
They'll run here with Henry. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
And they'll bring him down after an all-right gain. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. That's 3rd and less than a yard. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Ready,
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hup.
Throwing from the gun. He's contained at the line for no gain. Justin Matabike making that stop.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Set.
From midfield now. Taken in by Pierce. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Set. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw, needing a first. He finds him beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
79
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
From the 24. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Set up.
Shotgun handoff to Abani Kanda. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
DC, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set hot, hot. Set hot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Brought in right side. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st down, ball at the 36.
180. Set hot.
From the gun, Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Alpha, set hot. 180. Set hot.
From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens with third and very long.
Ready, shot. To the hot, hot. Hey, hey. Ready, shot.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football. Don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
They motion the tight end over.
What?
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me
Hey, Alfred,
with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down.
What?
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Oh, we're ready.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Change it. Shut up.
Lamar throwing again. Looking for a target. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. New set of downs for them at the 38.
Shut up, hot.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
180. Ready, shot. Shut up.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's got Andrews. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Ready, shot.
Jackson looking to throw. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know,
now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Jackson yet again. He rolls to his right. Touchdown, Baltimore! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
On the double.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, he put some heat on it. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Come 19, go! 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
60 Bobcat, 60. Let's go now.
From the 26 on second down. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Everly's kick is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. One last play before the break.
Get on! Get on!
And he's brought down for a loss. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Hey, middle.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Go. 180. 13. Sit up.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 18 yards there.
Let's go.
And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Hey. 180. Middle. Alpha.
Another run for Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
180. You.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Henry on the option. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. He's on the move. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Go!
Pierce up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Hut, hut!
This is Pierce. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Check smash! Check smash! Get up!
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Ready, break! Set! Ready, ready?
Here's a throw. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he'll be touched down after a big play. They've got 1st down from the 31. And this is Pierce. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to Pierce. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, shot. Warrior 70. Ready.
Looking for a throw here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
The drive begins with Henry. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shot. Sit on.
Lamar now from the gun. Complete out to the right side.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
One.
One quick.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
What 80? You. Hey, report. Report.
A give right side to Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
DC, ready?
Offense to the line for second down.
Sit on. Sit.
Here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And this one doesn't go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Get on! Hey! Sit up!
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's got it to his running back. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Sit up!
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He's going to keep this one. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Trap 60! Shut up! Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Able to find Hawkinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
19 Lion!
Working quickly here.
Mustang 19! 18 Rabbit! 18 Rabbit! Panther 11! Panther 11! Check go!
From the 34. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's out of bounds, up at midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
60! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
Now, faster, faster!
Offense in the hurry up here.
Cowboy 80!
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Hold it ready!
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Broncos! Here we go, here we go! Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Looking to throw. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding just a 1-point advantage. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Shut up!
Out of the gun, Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Shut up! ready. No, we changed it. Touch.
Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
On the quick, ready? Hey, report. Report. Shut up.
Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on
What is it?
4th.
Ready, shot. Ready. Ready, shot. Shot.
Back to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans will start this possession at their own 40 after the tackle's made. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses midfield before going out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. And it's picked off, but, oh, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But, Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a 1st.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
19 Lion. Come on, set. Rig alert. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Collins there to grab it. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Tiger, 19
All their
Tiger.
timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Pierce. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On the set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go track.
Right back it goes to Pierce. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And their postseason starts with a win as they take this wild card game. So the Texans come away with the road win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next.